Today on the channel, we head to space. Beautiful this time of year with Marvel's Mania and Venom Space Knight.
And the spirit of Ultimate Warrior will run forever!
Welcome everyone, Kyle here, and welcome back to the channel for another Marvel Legends unboxing and review. And today on the channel from Marvel Legends, we've got Space Knight Venom and Marvel's Mania. But for all your Marvel needs and a whole lot more, make sure you're hitting up Entertainment Earth. Use discount code Kyle, save yourself 10% on all in-stock items. Anything over $79 does ship free. Gotta get a deal out there. And of course, this 2-pack I did pick up from Target. It seems to be a Target exclusive, at least as of now. We know how these things go, though, down the line. After the limited edition, 60, 90, 120 days, whatever it may be, whatever the item may be, it usually will go to mass retail. So we'll see, like the Entertainment Earth of the world can pick this one up. But this is an interesting 2-pack here. What is old is new again. With Space Knight Venom, we had Space Venom in the past as a Build-A-Figure. Getting it back with some new bells and whistles, which I definitely approve of. We'll talk about that when we get them out of the package. And then a newcomer here, Marvel's WrestleMania, or just Mania, I guess, at the end of the day. But I'm here for the symbiotes. You guys know I came up at the time reading comic books as a little kid when Venom was new on the scene and the symbiotes were new on the scene. Of course, Carnage coming in there. Very, very exciting time to be reading Spider-Man comics, at least for me when I was a kid. So it's always cool whenever I get Venom or something related to Venom in my collection. I am always here for that at the end of the day. And I'm also here for doing these reviews like we do all the other reviews on the channel. Here we're going to take a look at the packaging. We're going to talk about it. We're going to unbox it. We're going to talk about it. We're going to see where it goes from there. So without further ado, let's see what the Space Twosome is up to here. We got Venom Space Knight right on the package. Very familiar 2-pack we've seen recently. Walmart exclusives, Target exclusives, regular exclusives in the plastic-free packaging. One of the final things probably in the plastic-free packaging here. But looking interesting, of course, on the front with the two characters, their names, all that fun stuff. Glamour shots on the side looking good. Comic glamour shots on this side looking good. Marvel Legends logo on the bottom. And then on the back, we don't got any cross sells or anything like that. But we do get Marvel Legends. Do got the two figures showing what comes in here. A bunch of jibber jabber down at the bottom. So there it is. So without further ado, let's get down to it. Let's see what's going on. Spider-Man style, right off the screen, right to start. There it is. And we're going to pull them out, see what's going on in this old cardboard here. See you later. Goodbye. All right, we got the cardboard. We're going to unfold it. What do we got? There it is. Cardboard for days. Nothing too fun, but see you later, cardboard. Goodbye. Now we get the old parchment paper prison here. There's one right here, and bam. See you later. Goodbye. Oh, we got all the accessories in there. Looking good. Bam! See you later, goodbye. And then finally, Space Knight Venom. Space Knight, just Venom to me at the end of the day. Bam! See you later right off the screen. How about that? And that is all she wrote. So we're going to get these two out of the package. We're going to talk about them here. We're going to put Venom off to the side. But we are going to start with Mania. That is where we're starting here today. And that's where we're going to begin. Because ladies first, even lady symbiotes, that's where we're going to start. So we do got that going there. So we do got her looking very interesting. A lot more interesting than I remembered. Because, of course, this was shown off many moons ago. And it's one of those things you take a look at it and you slowly forget about it over time until, bam, there it is at your doorstep. There it is in hand. And I gotta say, this one looks way better than I remember looking at it. Absolutely love this. This is like punk rock female Venom is what this reminds me of here. You got the spiky hair on the top, like a young Lisa Simpson almost in some ways. But you got 3 different spikes on the hair. Beautiful head face going on. I guess not really a face. It is just kind of like a Spider-Man type face. Looks like a mask, the symbiote, of course. But the 2 big eyes going there, but very feminine looking in the eye department. You also got one of the spikes kind of going off to the side right there. Truly looks like a punk rocker at the end of the day is what she looks like. You got a nice free-flowing belt here. It's a little spike collar belt going on, looking really nice. And it matches her arm bands right here. I guess her wrist gauntlets, is that what we'll call them? I'm not sure exactly what we'll call them, but we got those going there. And then we've got some spikes attached into the forearm with the creepy clawing-like hands here for a symbiote. Of course, the midsection torso looking on brand for a symbiote type Venom type character. You got the black and white attack going on, looking really, really nice. And then she has some shin guards and knee guards here that would make a one Terry Steinbach blush at the end of the day is what it would do. All kinds of spikes looking very cool on this. I absolutely do love those. Looking good, and I love that it has kind of a purple-black, kind of metallic-like paint job on it. We get it on the forearms as well. Looking really, really nice, making it really stand out instead of being just pure black. Gives a little dash of color, but it also fits all together. And then she's got some big old boots going on for shoes. I don't know if she's clogging or she's got some Doc Martens on, but she does look really, really nice in the boots. Give her a little extra height as well. Would assume she'll fit on a ringside collectible stand. Let's check that out. What do you know, fits perfectly on there. So if you're in need, the ringside Mattel stands, and it looks like they're coming back in stock early December. So get your order in right now. As I always say, order up for the year. Think of what you need. Take inventory. Take count. Order up your stands all at once for one of the Christmas sales. Pro tip out there. Articulation on her. Her arms do go all the way around. You do get a bicep cut. Double jointed pinless elbows. Hits being played right here at the table. Hands back and forth, side to side. No extra hands with her, as we do know. You do get the hula hoop at the top. No traditional waist. We do get the head up, down, back and forth. She's got a little bit of a giraffe neck there, but it gives her a little bit more mobility out of the head department. We're here for that. She just got some big old splits. Of course, female one. No waist articulation on this one. Thigh cut looking good. Double jointed pinless knees. Once again, playing all the hits. And then the ankles back and forth, side to side. Very, very cool looking figure here. I really do like this one. This is one of the better surprises I've had from Marvel Legends in some time. Like I said earlier, we see these things, you kind of set it, you kind of forget it. Bam, it comes to you, and you're like, wow, this looks a lot better than I remembered it to be. And that's kind of where I'm at with this one right here. So Mania, looking good. I'm here for it. Stick her off to the side. Now we turn our attention to Venom Space Knight Edition. Now we do got these two big old claws, hands. Not exactly sure what the terminology is, but you got these two big claws that, of course, attach onto him. I guess you could maybe put them onto her. I mean, they're not really going to work on her. You could maybe slide into her back if you wanted to, if you want to have one coming out the back, but they are for Space Venom. So he gets these big lumbering accessories here, and we should be able to use them on the old one as well, and we'll check that here in a little bit. But two big old symbiote kind of claws, spikes, whatever we want to call it. Very cool, very on brand, of course, for one Venom Knight, Space Venom, as he's known to me. But here he is. Of course, we remember he used to be a Build-A-Figure at one time, and I wouldn't be shocked if this isn't just kind of a straight re-release, and I technically do have him right here, so I grabbed the other one. Looking at these two together, basically the same exact thing. I don't know if I see any real differences between the two as we have them right here. The same identical thing, same paint job, same everything. A little brighter white on the Build-A-Figure, a little dimmer white on this one. That is really the only differences. Head, everything else is going to be identical on these two. So that's really, it is what it is, obviously. I mean, we understand it. We know how business works from time to time, but would have liked to have a little bit more uniqueness out of this one. Now, of course, you get an extra head. You get the effect pieces, which will make it feel different. And I would assume these will fit on here. So you could use these on the old one if you wanted to. You can move things around, choose your own adventure, do whatever you want with this one. But for all intents and purposes, it is the Build-A-Figure released once again. A little tighter on the ab crunch department, and that could just be years of this sitting around as plastics kind of wane over the years, maybe. Possibly, but basically the same thing here. But you do get the old Space Venom head. Very robotic-like head. I mean, it does kind of look like a helmet mask going on there. White and black attack throughout on this. Really, the only color besides white and black on this is on his shoulders. You got the insignia on both shoulders there. Looking all right for the old Space Knight. But the black and white attack all day long is what we got here with Venom. And really wouldn't have it any other way with Venom. That's what you think of with Venom. Maybe purple, a little purple, a dark purple every once in a while. But it pretty much is what it is. So we do get that head. Very small head on this big, big body. Not a ton of movement. A little up, a little side to side, but not a ton of movement out of that head. A very small head for the size of the body as well. You do got the big claw hands going on. No extra hands, anything like that. But you do got two maniacal hands. Always on brand with Venom, as we do know. Arms go all the way around for us. Do get a bicep cut. Single jointed elbow. Looking at old articulation here. Hands back and forth, side to side. You do get the ab crunch. Got that going on. Waist articulation. Big old Venom splits if you need it. Thigh cut, of course. Double jointed knees, very tight knees on here, but you do got the pins in it. No boot cut, but you do get ankles back and forth, side to side, the usual Marvel Legends articulation as far as that goes. Does he fit on a ringside collectible stand? Make sure you get the Mattel stands, as I said. What do you know? Fits perfectly on there if you need that. But these extra pieces here, they just slide in. You just pop them kind of over his arms. Things like that. And like I said, you can put them on her if you want to. You just have to do a little bit more work. But they really are better on Venom, I think is what we would say here. But you can move them around, mix and match them, choose how you want them to be, what hand you want them to be on, things like that. But it does give a little extra touch to this figure. There's no doubt there. But the real thing that we really needed out of this figure, and once again, you can put it on this one or put it on that one, choose your own head adventure, is this second Venom head. I am so happy they gave us this with the pack. It makes it really feel different when you do that, because this head is even more Venom-like, I guess we'd say, because of the big teeth and stuff. But it really makes this feel almost like a totally different figure. And to me, this new one's going to have this new head, and he's going to have two of these on here. It's going to make him feel very different from that first edition. That's what you got to do, because I wanted it for this, and I also needed it for her. She was one of the ones that's going to make a lot of people jump into this set. With maybe they didn't want it in the past, but they're going to want Mania in their collection. And then I guess a little extra bells and whistles with this one helps maybe ease the pain of having to rebuy this figure or re-get this figure in your collection. But all day long, this second head is going to be the way to go. Those beautiful yellow eyes there, kind of the pinkish purple around the mouth, and those big old crazy teeth on Space Venom. Looking pretty interesting, there's no doubt about it. But a fun set, really, especially if you didn't have this Build-A-Figure back in the day. And let's be honest, there's a lot of new collectors in the Marvel Legends game from when this Build-A-Figure was originally released. So I'm sure this fits some holes in some people's collection. And it also takes down the value of this one for a lot of longtime collectors as well, which a lot of longtime collectors are not big fans of. And I understand that. You got to be able to see both sides of those stories. But as we always say on the channel, we really shouldn't use toys outside of some special pieces as investments. It's really not, there's better things to invest in. Maybe not as fun of things to invest in, but there's probably better things to invest in at the end of the day. But I do like the Space Venom. I really like the Mania figure. She is way better than I expected her to be, so that is a huge plus. These extra bells and whistles help take this one to a little bit of a next level. All in all, not a bad pack at all. And like I said, Target right now, shipping out, should be in stores. Gotta imagine with the holidays coming up, deals for days, you might be able to get a heck of a deal on this one if you are patient enough. So there it is, a little Marvel in space with the Venom friends, the symbiote friends, today in Mania and Space Knight Venom. But what say you guys and gals out there in YouTube land? Is this a pickup set for you? Is it a set you're going to pass on? Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Of course, you made it this far. Don't forget to thumbs up the video. Every time you like a video, an angel gets its wings. Something like that. I don't know. But it does help the channel at the end of the day. So make sure you give it the old thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel and the other YouTube channel. We got 2 channels going on. Make sure you subscribe to both of those. We got videos every single day. And even more content on Patreon, including both channels' videos early for Patreon members on top of other bonus stuff. And your best way to support the channel and all the content it does bring. You can also support the channel, ProWrestlingTees.com, search Kyle Peterson. And don't forget social media, SirPaul64 on the X, _Kyle_Peterson on Threads, and on Instagram. So for a little Space Venom and a little WrestleMania, I am Kyle. See you guys all real soon.